Senior Market Analyst at Equiti Group. Thanks for joining us, Nadia. Now, the announcement seems to have underwhelmed investors with property stocks tanking following the briefing. Why is that?
Good morning, Taiba. Thanks for having me. So I believe that the series of briefings that started in September underwhelmed the markets today because I think they failed to address the size or the timing of the planned measures that they're expecting to have. And I think that confidence already in China has fell severely because, you know, the real estate sector accounts for 30% of China's GDP. And for confidence to go back to that, they need to initially initiate more and more stimulus measures. But I think because they failed to introduce the size and how much this will impact the real estate sector, I think this is why the property stocks have also gone down today. And don't forget that they've been actually severely harmed. The property or real estate crisis happened since Evergrande got liquidated, and then a series of other real estate companies, they also got liquidated. So it was like a domino effect.
And how much do you think is needed to actually shore up the property sector?
I think more than 3 trillion, which is the amount Chinese yuan, which is the amount that markets have already gotten used to. And this is the size that they already anticipated and that they've been talking about since late September, since they started the briefing. So I think it's only fair to see above 3 trillion Chinese yuan. And also, don't forget that the real estate crisis has been happening since a couple of years ago. But now with the manufacturing and confidence severely being drastically lowered in China, this has also affected sentiment in the stock market, especially that we were expecting a rebound in Chinese stocks mid-year and that things were, you know, going to recover, but things haven't gone this way. So I think there's a lot of pressure for Chinese stocks right now, and the expectations of a rebound will be through more and more stimulus measures to secure back the confidence and the housing crisis that's been happening. And that's why they created the whitelist initiative, because it will promote help and support from lending and financial lending from banks that will support these unfinished houses to the community.
And can you tell us a bit more about this so-called whitelist initiative?
So the initiative originally started so they can grow back confidence from banks, that banks will basically accept financial loans going to people for specific housing markets, and this will promote more safety and confident consumers for them to promote buying of houses and the delivery of these unfinished houses that have been built up since last year and since before that, so they can give it out to the people, because these houses are still unfinished and they're still consumers are unable to afford these houses, especially in a debt crisis as well. So these loans will be more accessible, flexible for these specific houses.
Okay, Nadia Al-Bilasi, Senior Market Analyst at Equiti Group. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.